Blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why are you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and doubt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I don't with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
Good morning.
Can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In the yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale.
Hey, let's go. Hit that like button.
Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 million on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let me take me off the back, child. I forgot to change the background. So good morning. We're going to get this straight. And you're right. I did mean to say a quick word from Glinda. It's a quick word this morning. We're going to get this straight because I don't want no miscommunications about anything having to do with Lemon /Jordan / Rudolph switcheroo, whatever the fuck he wants to be called. I don't care. So we gonna set this shit straight and we gonna leave it at that, okay? Now, Lemon, I ain't coming for you, but I am gonna set it straight, okay? With all that drunk giggling and bullshit and all of that, it's sickening. It's very sickening. But I'm going to get that shit straight tonight. Now, I know Binary is on. Sorry, Binary. I didn't mean to cut in. But the more messages I read, the more I was getting upset behind this bullshit. We're not going. Nobody came to you. I didn't come to your panel last night, the night before, ain't coming in the future. And I know you don't need me there. So you are good to go. And that is one thing we got to go. So let's say, hey, Chakra King, my sweet, how are you? What's up, Toya, darling? I thought you said a quick workout. No, child, ain't no quick workout. Stop playing. Stop playing now. Hey, T, my love. How are you, sis? Hey, Dreamy, baby. How are you doing? Hey, Sonia. Listen, if I'm a little quick this morning, it's just because I want to get this out. Hey, Shakima, sweetie. Your title says a quick work. Did it? Probably. Lord, I'll fix it later, child. I'll fix it. You right. It was supposed to be a quick word. I was getting, I gotta say, I was letting the madness kind of get me going. Good morning, Miss Patricia. It's always good to see you. Hey, Barn Dog, darling. How are you? What's up, Brenda? How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you, Toya, so very much for the $5 super sticker. Shout out to the twerking bunny and the pole dancer. Let me bring our favorite mascot out. Let's twerk while we talk about this bullshit tonight or today. Cause see, I've been asleep. So what's up, Tulsa babe? How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Let's see. I think I got into it. I am enough. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. So I done got down to the bottom. So let's get down to the bottom of the bullshit. I was told, and again, thank you, Toya, for the $5 super sticker. I apologize. I am a little perturbed. That somebody sent me a message and said, why was you trying to go on Lemon's channel? I was like, wait, what? I went to sleep after RNY. I was hurting. I was tired, and I went to sleep. I didn't watch his channel. I don't know what went on. When I dipped in there a second ago to check to see, because I saw Binary on the panel, and that's when somebody told me I supposedly came up, had my voice and all that good stuff. I guess maybe they was going to try to porn bomb him. All I can say is it was not me. It will not be me. I know that you ain't looking for Glinda to come over there with your drunk ass. So it will never be me again at all. What's up, Milo? Binary Shiv's over there now. Drag, baby girl, drag. It is, that's the thing I was trying not to do, Milo. I mean, that bullshit with Glinda. First of all, what I'm doing, let me do with what it seems you're not doing. Let me light my cigarette in my own house. With my own drink that is not alcoholic in my own house. Take a sip, took it out my fridge. It's mine. I purchased it for me. And I'm doing it at home. I ain't outside walking up and down the streets with this cigarette barefooted. I ain't, good morning, Francis, my sweet. I ain't going down looking for nobody at a gate, a corner, a school, a street. Ain't none of that happening over here. And when you think about why all of that even transpired, it's because of your drinking. You may not see it. And you want to say, I've been kicked out of several camps. No, nigga. No. But I've been here a lot longer than you have. It won't no kicking out of camps. Nigga, I left. I went wherever I wanted to go. If I was to be over in Babe Nation, I was there. I left over there. I went over there. I was with Ryder Lives. I was everywhere. I did not determine my self-worth by being in one camp over the other. I didn't do that. Maybe that's something that you feel you need to do. And if you feel that I spent a year and a half being your friend, trying to keep you from fucking up, trying to keep you from the major fuck ups of being drunk up here, from saying the wrong thing, from, oh, maybe you shouldn't do, from calling you out in the background when you talk shit about all these people up here, whether they were fat, whether they're dark, whether they're skinny, it didn't matter. You always had something to say. Oh, I can tell by a person's vocal cords. Oh, I can tell by this and that. You can tell all of that, but why can't you tell what you're doing? Why can't you tell what's going on in your brain right now? Why can't you tell what's happening with you? Don't nobody go outside barefooted with a cigarette. Like, what? What is wrong? If you paying rent, you ain't got to smoke in your house, of course. But it feels to me like you're being put out the house if you want to smoke. And all of those discussions we've had with me telling you how, oh man, that wasn't a good look. You shouldn't have did that. Why did you do that? I don't understand. So he thought he was doing something when he kicked me off. I don't know who the hell he thought he kicked off, because I wasn't there. I was in my bed sleeping. So you said, no, somebody trying to take his show. I wish whoever it was had did him dirty, because it won't me, Jordan, Dasher, one of the reindeers, whoever you want to call yourself. It won't me. It won't me. If you didn't authenticate, that's your issue. Hey, Austin, my love. Austin says, I hate anybody. And when anybody say who was kicked out when it never happened, they themselves was kicked out of YouTube by getting their channels deleted. Absolutely. Good morning, D Ham, for getting their channels deleted. Yeah, I might have got hit with reused content. I might even had a strike from Reed. And they were all absolutely facts and true. I took mine on the chin and I kept on going with it. And I devoted over a year trying to help you to become better at what you do. I know you think you're the best thing since sliced bread, and that's good to think of yourself so highly. But see, what you don't see is what all of us see. We can hear you gulping and sipping and drinking. And every time you do, a few minutes later, the slurring gets worse. Every time you do, a few minutes later, you find a new target to talk about. We see this. And if y'all can, please share the video out and like the video for a sister, okay, who is up here telling nothing but truths, okay? Lolo was a friend, not a camp member. That is exactly right. I was that friend that you cried to. Okay, both of us crying. I was that person. I was that one there with you regardless. I didn't ask to be head mod. I didn't even know I was a mod in damn Discord until you told me, when I couldn't figure out why I was in red. And then you said, that means you're a mod. And I'm like, oh, I had no idea. But here's the thing. As much as I've tried to help you, and as a friend, I'm not going to lie and say that you weren't there for me. Good morning, Mama Global, baby. I'm not going to lie and say that you weren't there for me as a friend, no matter how lopsided it looks. Hey, TT Speaks, baby, how you doing? No matter how lopsided that friendship look, no matter how many smacks and heads and everything. Yes, baby, Glinda is here this morning. Yes, Jaja, Glinda has come out, and I probably spelled her name wrong. I was mad. And see, you praised Ghetto for being talked about, and they said he was gay and he this, that, and the other. But nigga, I got dogs because you wouldn't apologize. You wouldn't do the simplest thing and apologize to Diva. Hey, the Miss O, my love. How are you, sweetheart? You wouldn't do the simplest thing to Diva. Now, all my shit is public record anyway, so I just left it alone. I didn't see the big deal with it. I'm like, okay, she dogs me. It is what it is. I took my little smack on the back of the head from Diva, bam, and kept on going. It is what it is. I won't mad at Diva. I won't talking shit like you tried to say. None of that. None of that. See, you lie so much, you don't know which lie you told, when, where, and how. And it's sad. And it's so sad that one of the only people that was an actual friend, people always, you got mad at VS for saying that she thought you was gay. You know how many people up here have said that? How many people up here, and you let them right back on your panel, you let them right back in your chat, you let them right back around you, and you good with that. And you good with that. Okay, Mama Global, I was a true friend. I was trying to be a true friend. And yes, the friendship was unequal. And after you're no longer needed, then you're thrown out. And I'm gonna just put it there. I won't thrown out. So he threw me under the bus, which I figured that. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday I was gonna be all kinds of raggedy bitches and this, that, and the other? Mm-hmm. I already knew. I already knew. And it's so many people that have talked shit to you about you in other chats and everything. Mm-hmm. And I won't gonna waste my time sending a whole bunch of damn screenshots and this, that, and the other. I mean, because honestly, if people talk about you, they talk about you. It shouldn't be that big a deal. But see, hey, Candy Cane, you want people to talk about you, but you don't want people to talk about you. It makes no sense. It's an oxymoron. It's an oxymoron. And while I don't want to call you a moron, you're acting moronic in this space. Good morning, little sis. You had a very good turnout yesterday. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And thank you for asking me to help out and be a part of it. Anything you need, anytime, I am here. I try to help everybody I can. So let me tell you what happened. The reason that Glinda is slightly off the porch this morning is because evidently I supposedly tried to get on his panel last night. They had a voice recording and everything. And that's so weird. Anytime, my sweet, anytime. I don't care how it looks to people be helping you. I would help anybody. Anybody. That's the thing. Absolutely. Let ZX drag me on his panel and all of that. So when people come over here and they got something to say about him, I'm not going to stop them. Yes, we were friends to an extent. Okay. Yes, we were friends to an extent, but obviously it meant more to me than it did to you because I tried nothing but to help you when you were supposed to be trying out with King Pain and all of this. How many times did I pull you aside because I got a message that said he's doing way too much? He needs to calm down. It's not looking good. He's got to calm. How many times did I send you a message about that? Did I text you? Did I pull you off the thing to talk to me for a minute? And you just say, oh, well, we just trust the process. Just trust the process. Not past leaving the beef sector. Everybody always claim they leaving the beef sector. Me and somebody talked about that last night. I have no idea how to even leave the beef sector. We talked about that last night. You have to become somebody totally different because everybody will follow you right where you going. But see, this is that bullshit. This is that bullshit. You claim she's sneaky. I'm sneaky. I never called you gay except when I got mad and I let it really go. But all this time I was sitting up there by you. All this time you keep claiming other people came in and tried to make us fall apart. I don't blame everybody else. Oh, he said the same thing about you. He was telling people that Envy and I was in his chat last week and that Envy was on his league as well. If so, there would have been screen recordings to prove it. Exactly. I say prove it. Yes. So now he's the victim. Now he's the victim. Here's the thing. There are no victims. There are no victims in this bullshit that you keep doing. Every time we hear you do this, and we hear you gulp, and we know what you're gulping. It's either something cheap or something straight. And and that's the bad thing is I didn't want to even have to address you like this, give commentary on you, fine, no problem. I was prepared for that. But because we were friends, or at least I thought we were friends, and now I gotta say to you that you doing this bullshit for no reason. You say, "Oh, I'm not going to talk about Lori. I don't want to talk. She's sneaky. She's this, that, and the other." I won't sneaky when you called me to try to help you get your password. I won't sneaky when you called me to ask if you should put that picture of you and Mia out. I won't sneaky every time you called me and ask you how to work through this or work through that. So if that was being sneaky, then everybody needs a sneaky chick by them. If that was being sneaky, then everybody needs that type of sneaky person, that one that will neglect their own channel while they're helping you on your channel. And you must don't realize how hard it was to sit there while you called fat people fat. Hello, I'm fat. What's up, Molly? Molly says you were mindful and protective of his feelings. Exactly. That I ignored countless comments and super chats from Molly because he say, I don't want to hear from Molly. That's how nice I was to him. Exactly. And you're right. He doesn't look at it that way. He doesn't. It's all about his bottom line. It's all about his bottom line. You better tell it, Bunky. Lemon does the same stuff every time. So every woman that's got something to say is wrong. There's just so many women in love with him. Child. And last night was a shame. He shut down the whole sector. See, he keeps thinking that because VS humbled him, that now everybody's coming after him. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. What it did do, or what she did do, was she did to you what a lot of us normally would not do to anybody. She came back fighting. Thank you, Judy, sweetheart. Happy Saturday to you too, my sweet. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate it. Yes, or if I felt like your comment would make him go off. And that's the truth. I wouldn't read it because it was like sitting and walking on eggshells. It was like, if I show that, he's going to go completely off. It's like, it's going to go completely off. You still think that because VS has said she ain't calling nobody else, that other people ain't going to follow right behind her? The fuse is lit. Hey, Dee, good morning, sweetheart. The fuse is lit. It is lit. And whether you think everything is going to be back to normal or not, you've gone right back to just getting drunk and slizzard. How many times did I tell you, yo, you slurring, you sounding, I'm okay, trust the process. I'm playing a character. I'm playing the Drumpkin Bumpkin. I know y'all see me as a Drumpkin Bumpkin, and I'm a fuck nigga. And I mean, do you really think that's why King Payne backed away? Because that's what I know for a fact, that's why he backed away. You showed yourself as a vulnerable, what's the word I'm looking for? You showed yourself to be someone that could completely mess up his dream and what he was trying to do. You showed that you weren't trustworthy. Fighting is one thing. A lot of us can fight. And if you push anybody hard enough, they're going to fight. Yes, you can fight. Okay, great. Then, the whole thing came up with audio coming out, but you went to the wrong gate. And I'm like, what? This is the weirdest thing ever. But even still, even then, I ain't write you off. I'm like, okay, we're going to leave it alone. I ain't say nothing. It's like, okay. So, I don't know what your issue is, but I'm going to tell you now, please leave me alone. I don't want to argue with you. Out of all these people up here, no matter how we got put together, I was there as your friend. I was there telling you that's not something that looked good. You shouldn't do that. Hey, Get My Love, good morning to you. I was your friend. I was there in the background doing everything that that I felt like I was supposed to do. I was the DJ back in the Discord at times, playing Juice World while you sat there and sang and cried and all of this. So many of us women tried to step up to help you, and you turned your back on all of us. You pushed all of us away. You then proceeded to talk shit about most of us. And yet you're saying we were never your friend? Really? It's so wild to me that you would even be doing this. It's so wild. I tried to do everything I could to make sure that you had a flawless show while I was there. Toward the end, I was just trying to figure out how soon I can drop down because I didn't want to be. I mean, it's crazy. You criticizing fat folks. I'm your friend. I'm fluffy. You criticizing skinny people. I ain't skinny, but it don't matter because you criticizing stuff that some people just can't help. You criticizing skin color, which looks horrible. I mean, really, evidently, RY, I supposedly came to try to get on his panel, which definitely ain't true because I carried my fat ass to bed. After, a matter of fact, after I talked to you, I went straight to bed. I went straight to bed. I won't for this bullshit. And I ain't hear a single word he had to say. So I popped in there this morning, probably about a few minutes ago, listening to, yeah, that's her. That's Glinda. Then to him about all I say to people is what? Why? I don't understand. No, what I didn't understand is why you behave that way. Hey, barn dog, my love, what I didn't understand is why you acted as though you had no sense in your head. I mean, why you would let alcohol take you to the point where you're playing this character and it's so far away from who you are in real life that you can't coincide or you can't coordinate the two. You just can't do it. And it's everybody is noticing this. Everybody is noticing this. Exactly. Yes. I sent binary a super sticker that said, not last night, nor will I ever go on back to Lemon's panel. I have no need to be there. He don't like me, and I am not he's not one of my favorite folks right now. I mean, we'll forever have been friends, but I'm not doing all of that. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, LaDon, sweetheart. Lolo, we agreed he had a solid group of people, and that was before I came around, and he fucked them all over. But continue your commentary, babe. Good morning. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Hey, Queen, how are you? There go another person that tried to help. All of us tried to all of us. He talks about the Discord and the lounge and all of this stuff. We all had to sit back there listening to him whine. Okay? Listening. Exactly, Global. Exactly. Okay? It was sick. We all had to listen to that. We all listened. And thank you, Barn Dog, my sweetheart, for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you so very much. And see, this is the thing. Now he used Discord as commentary. All of us were commentary. At some point, all of us were commentary. Let me hold on, y'all. Can y'all wait 10 minutes? Let me light this cigarette and go outside and walk around barefoot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that. Absolutely, because that's just crazy. All of us tried to help him. And Queen Pisces, one of the main people. One of the main, we all tried. We all tried. Not you stuck in the car. Oh my God. The wind knocked the power. Let me tell you, yesterday was wild in temperature, but we talk about that later. So, despite all of us grown women seeing the train wreck coming, seeing the accident coming, nothing we said could stop it or has stopped it or slowed it down. Nothing. For 1 minute, he said he switched to energy drinks. That was odd because I've never known a Red Bull to make you sound like that. I've never known a Red Bull to make you stutter and slur. I've never known that. Never known that. LaDon, be careful, sweetheart, because it was wild yesterday. Austin said he's been smoking cigarettes that much as like a goddamn. Must be smoking 4 packs each day or something that's dumb. He can't afford, well, I mean, he can afford it, I'm sure, but smoking 4 packs is wild. He'd have to literally live outside to do all of that. So, that's it, Miss Patricia. He thinks we crazy. So you can keep telling people that I'm sneaky and that I'm flip floppy. I wasn't flip floppy when I sat there by you for a year and a half while I got shots thrown at me, while I got dogged out, while I got and took everything, sat right there still. Even when you was on your worst day, sat there still, trying to bring the conversation back, trying to help you out, pulling up this, pulling up that. So while I was there doing all that, that was some sneaky shit, huh? Let me tell you, everybody needs a sneaky chick like that on their side. Somebody that acts on command and will do what they want them to do. Mm-hmm. And that's what it sounds like. He's starting to believe that made up character, because the Lemon that I met in real life is far different than the Lemon that y'all see online. Far different. And he'll tell you, I'm not like that in real life. Real life, I'm cool. I'm a vibe. And in real life, he is a cool person. He's so much more different. He listens to you. And this is why I wouldn't talk to him in the middle of the night after his lives like that, because he's still in that drunkenness, just into that. Thank you, Kiki, my baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Molly, you right. At least with you, 95% of the issues was related to Lemon, which isn't fair, but it shows how much you dealt with him. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I knew the difference. I knew it. I was taking the shots. Hey, Diamond, how are you, sweetheart? Act on command. That's basically what I did. He said he need this pulled up. Can you show this? Can you do this? That's what I did. Hey, Gummy, it's so good to see you. I missed you, baby. I hope you're doing well. I really, really do. Gummy been there and watched. Gummy done heard all the swigs. Hold on. I mean, it's come on, how much? But okay, so I'm sneaky and I'm a flip flop because I left you. Now, from what I heard, you put me out or kicked me over or whatever. Not true, sir. Not true. Not true. I left. Internet gangsters all day long. Fuck niggas. Raggedy ass niggas, all of that. But then the women is called, oh, I know it. I figured you had to be busy, baby, in real life. I was keeping an eye on where you at. When I don't see y'all, I be looking, I be checking, I be looking. The thing is, all of us don't watch YouTube all day long. We turn it on when we have time. It's a little escape if we don't have nothing to do. But most of us have jobs. So if I don't see something, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to ask why or what happened. I'm going to ask. But I'm being sneaky because I didn't watch to know what happened. I'm glad I was sent a message letting me know that I supposedly tried to hit the panel last night. I was like, what? Hey, Storylines, I love you too, boo. I love you too. Yeah, right. It's like a setup queen. Everybody is content to him. And I don't even get it. As much as I was there for you, as much as I was, and you can call me a friend to an extent. I don't care. It don't bother me. I could care less. I can be a friend to an extent, but I was a good motherfucking friend to an extent. I was a good motherfucking friend to an extent. Okay. Very good. So what really? So he hollered so loud last night that audio dad wanted to know if he was a demon. That was funny to me. Y'all please go listen to when he yelled and that man said, it's funny. That's wild. What? And youngest said, yes, you were. Yes, who was? Where? What, me? I wasn't there. I was asleep. I was asleep. And you are so right. I took a lot of abuse, and I would speak to him about it in the background. I'd be like, why you do that? Hey, smooth, smooth. You know what I was thinking about, right? You know what I was thinking about. And listen, this will forever, ever keep me in stitches, and it stays as a tab for me. It stays as a tab for me, and I would feel remiss if I didn't show Smooth Carter's work. Okay, I would be remiss if I didn't show it. So let's go. Here we go. Now that's the funniest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. That Smooth did that. That is wild. Okay. And you want to know where you can find the video with Audio's dad? I didn't even know Audio's dad had called or spoken to him. So again, I'm saying, when? Why? Nigga, I was at work. I have no idea. Okay. And thank you. Yes, I was a good friend. I know how to be a good friend. And I was definitely a good friend. And that's it. I don't want to drag him or fight him. I don't want to do none of that. I just, listen, go on, leave me be. And oh, she was a good friend. Yes. And hey, sis, how you doing? It's good to see you, baby. And that's the thing. Hey, me mug, how are you, my sweet? And even me mug has told me many a times, don't let that, don't take the. He has tried to tell me many time. That was the funniest thing I have ever seen Smooth post. I swear to God, it stays in one of my tabs. And when I want to laugh, honey, I laugh. Okay. Now, I said, so what happens with the one mod? I heard bits and pieces. Did she leave the mod squad? Now, which mod is that, baby? Which mod is that? Let's see. Right, Austin, they always get more content on his stuff with all that dancing. Okay. Hey, my sweetheart, how are you, baby? Not you going to Best Buy. Okay, go to Best Buy. Get you. They expensive. You could have went to Walmart now. I'm just saying. Make sure it's got at least 4 gigs of hard. What is it? 4 gigs of memory. 4 gigs. And just remember that 4 gigs of memory. You want it. You tell them you want something that you can stream off of that's going to be able to hold stuff. It's on unlimited. Diva have the clip. Does she? Ooh, baby. Honey. Yeah, you'll definitely make your money back. Absolutely. Now, so I can check my DMs. Gotcha. I'm checking it right now. That's how bold I am. I'm checking it right now. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely 100% on it as we speak. On it as we speak. So I got to do it like that first, and then I got to go in and do it like this. Bam. There you go. Soon as, oh, there she go. All right. Gotcha. All right. We got that. It's done, babe. All done. All done. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So now, since I've been talking for a minute, hey, my Sour Patch, there go another victim, another person that tried to help and tried to do everything she could for y'all. Everything. Oh, good. He picked it out. Then you straight. You straight. Then good. Then he ain't gonna lead you wrong. I of course trust him. Hey, Faith, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Absolutely. And you got it. I listen. I trust you. I trust so many of y'all. Okay. I trust y'all. I trust y'all to tell me when I'm wrong, when I'm doing too much, if I take stuff that shouldn't be taken wrong. But that shit was ridiculous last night. It was ridiculous that I supposedly hit the for what? What am I hitting it for? So if y'all got something to say, y'all can definitely come and say it. Now this ain't no lemon hate train, but if you got something to say, you welcome to say it. Queen said Daddy had more heart and energy for the nickels than audio did. He took a huge L, baby. I'm gonna have to catch up with that and find it. All right, baby. Have a beautiful day. Be safe. Be safe. And I hope y'all enjoyed R&Y last night. I know everybody wanted her to play the whole 6-minute clip, but she played exactly what it was said. Now, if y'all, some people are of a mind where it was making a mountain out of a molehill, it shouldn't have been taken that serious. Other people were, yes, you take all threats serious to your health and to your mental. You take all threats seriously. Now, so this is two camps, you know. It's if you feel safe or unsafe and somebody threatens, you got to be careful with your words. That's all it is. You have to be careful with your words. You cannot just be out here talking shit to people and threatening them. I mean, you can't do it. And I know y'all have seen, but I've seen that. Wait, who turned somebody mic down? Oh, see, I didn't watch them last night, so I don't know what happened. And LaDon 100% has showed even more how he's not built for this action. But the thing is, having a it's a difference. His personality is so different. I get you. I get you, mean mug. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. And I love that about you. Hey, little mama bug. Hey, boo, how are you? So, and little mama knows. Little mama has tried to be very sweet in saying things that needed to be said. And the only reason he didn't go off on her is because she has a very pleasant voice, and it's hard to go off on somebody that is so pleasant. It's very hard to go off on somebody that's so pleasant. But I still kind of feel like waiting to see if he should, when he will. I don't know. Well, all I know, it was quite of a lot of us in there, and a lot of us was in the lounge in the middle of the night, okay, listening to the crying, to the whining. We try to tell him maybe you should get grief counseling like I'm finna do. Maybe he should, get a psychiatrist, which I definitely have. I mean, we've tried, and it's so many of us women. This is why people kept saying his mammies, his mammies, because there was a few people, a few men, a couple of men who tried, but they gave up quick. They were like, "What? Yeah, right. We need NWO's, the exposed teams clips, honey, because without him, you can't barely keep up." So the people when mics were turned down. Mm. Now, it's sick. It's really sick. But so many of us, and I know a lot of us remember me in the background playing the Juice World for him and asking him, why are we listening to this? It is so depressing. Why? No, just play this one. Okay. No, can you play that one? Mm-mm. And I agree with you. It's liquid courage. He ain't really. I don't believe he'll really do something to somebody, but you can't put anything past anybody. And I say that because hell, even my big ass got up on a plane. Okay. And y'all make sure y'all check out RNY TV and subscribe. Let's get her to her 1,000, and let's get her watch hours. As she starts making videos, she's probably going to make playlists so that you guys can just put it on a second device and listen and whatnot. Yes, yes, yes. And we all felt sorry. We all felt sorry. I mean, I always felt sorry about his brother. Always, always. And I still, of course, feel very sorry about his brother and what happened to his brother. You know, that is something that can change somebody's whole trajectory in life. Having dealt with death myself right now, it ain't an easy road. And it's a scary road. And I can understand a lot of his pain. What I don't understand is why you don't go get help for it. Fuck a Hollywood smile. Can we get a psychiatrist? And Smooth said, what is Flunky's gonna do when they snatch his channel again? Because it's coming soon. That's a good question. It's a very good question. I guess he gonna make another one. So that episode was crazy work. The real question is, did Lemon do it on purpose to care women to Ken? So I don't know what happened with that. I definitely don't know what happened with that with Ken and all. And thank you, Angie, my love, for the $4 super sticker. I appreciate you. We are almost to our goals. I absolutely appreciate you so very much. Really. So Faith says off topic, but please tune in to her interview with Victoria Mateo today at 3 p.m. They are one of the drag queens from really from Hamburger. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Can somebody please drop Faith's page and also her interview? Oh, that's wonderful. I enjoyed those ladies that night. We had a blast. It was so much fun. Oh, that's so cool. That is cool. Come through. I would like to talk to the Prince artist. I forgot what he said his name was, but I would love to talk to him. I don't, child. That's some good content. So y'all make sure y'all tune in at 3 p.m. over at Faith is the Substance, honey, for this amazing content from the Miss Victoria Mateo. Was she the blonde or was she? Well, there was a lot of different hairs flying around, so there's no need. And Smooth said, why feel sorry when a motherfucker tell you they playing on your top? He act like how y'all think about. And Smooth said he ain't stopped. Okay. So, child. So Ken mentioned that earlier. And Ken been doing his thing. Woo! Ken been doing his thing. Oh my goodness. Austin said get 10,000 and she would get that YouTube plaque. And then RNY can throw it up in Lemon's face like I did this. Where yours at? Uh oh my. Oh my. That's something. Now Patricia said, no, he ain't doing nothing. See, Lemon thinks what he doing is entertaining. He always says he loves the fights and the chaos. That is exactly true. He always says he likes the fighting and the chaos. That's his job. He wants to be a fuck boy up here, you know? And even me Mug said that he used to drink real heavy years ago and almost lost everything. I went to a counselor and I don't drink like that anymore. You find the root cause and now I'm good. Your business is thriving. I'm so proud of you, Mean Mug. I really, really am so proud of you. Oh my gosh, honey. That is wow. Yeah, none of us talked to her. Wait, no, the one that talked to us for a while after the show. Okay. Oh my God, they were so sweet. They let me park my little scooter in the back there. And this is Faith's channel. If you have yet to subscribe, please subscribe and check out her interview today because baby Hamburger Marriage was everything. Hey there. Well, wait a minute. I just saw it, Nancy. See? There we go. Hey, Miss LA. I'm glad you're on your own with it. Your lives have been on point. Thank you very much. Find your own voice and keep it up. That's the thing. For some reason, he feels like I'm trying to find a camp. I don't need a camp. I am my camp. I'm my own camp. I'm good. I'm very good. I'm good. So I don't need to find a camp. The only reason I was over there with you is because I was your friend and trying to help you. But evidently that was not appreciated nor needed. So therefore, you got this. You do it all on your own. Share your own stuff. And you said, I don't understand. Little mama said, I don't understand why so many of you guys wanted to be in Discord so bad because nothing but drama has come out of it. Did anything positive happen in Discord? I can tell you, we really had great conversations. We had great conversations in there while he wasn't there. Even maybe sometimes when he was there, but we had great conversations. We got to know each other a little more deeply, and it wasn't all bad. It was those nights when he was drunkest and crying about his brother and all kinds of stuff that was something that we had to deal with. But no, all of Discord is not bad at all. There are things that we may know about each other or friendships that have been deepened so very much that we don't feel like we would talk about it to anybody else. It's between us, and it can be a good thing. It really can. It's all in how you use Discord. And he used Discord as another platform to talk to us and cry to us and be his real drunks. I don't even understand. It was weird. Definitely. Now, Candy Cane said he used his mother as content, number one. Number two, he let ZX drag me on his panel. That's number two. Not to mention ZX threatened to pow pow me in the head or the face. Number three, he called me a sassy dick sucking eaches. It's not acceptable. I mean, how do you take an apology from that and honestly think that you mean it? You mean it. I don't see that. I don't believe it. Right, Judy? I got my own camp. I'm good. I'm over here. If it ain't but five of us here, we good. We good. I'm not trying to fleece nobody's pocket. I'm not trying to tell anybody I need 20K by the end of the night. I need y'all to put in my y'all don't hear me say all of that. The most y'all will see is this rolling around across of the thing. Cups of coffee and support are graciously welcomed. That's all y'all will see. Y'all may hear me say, hey, can somebody push me a cup of coffee? That would be wonderful. Hey, Jean, my sweet, how are you? That's the thing. And Ox City, right, you make your own outside chats, what you want them to be. The crew ain't going, okay? Take the crew, for example. The crew is strong. They support each other. They know things about each other that they not finna tell everybody. They know things about each other that have brought them closer. It makes bonds, and it's all of what you want to make of that. Like the Discord that I have is strictly for people who want to advertise a live, their live or another live that they think is a good live that people may want to be interested in, and they can always come over, drop a link. We're not into everybody business over there, and I know my link changes so much. Oh, thank you, Smooth. Not get wet. I'm sick of you badness. You so bad. You so bad. And thank you, Mama Global. Yeah, my nerves are much better. I did, and I was disgusted at times over there. What's up, Bees? Hey, sis, how you doing, baby? It's always good to see you. I'm more comfortable now. I don't feel like I have to fight. I don't feel like I have to endure. I do feel more myself. I feel more of me. It's different, right? Your introverted spirit doesn't allow me to be in group work. Chats piss me off. It's so weird. I'm an introvert yet an outrovert. It's the weirdest thing. And Global Mama said, Mama Global said, dogged you and Faith out after your trip, but he didn't even show up for his own people. The nerve. Mm-hmm. Hey, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, how are you, sweethearts? So that is the weird thing. I don't even understand how you can dog out a trip that you want a part of, that you made. And the only reason I went on this trip is because it was made back in October. And because I lost mama, I needed a diversion. And it was a great trip. Hmm. I will have to say, because maybe because he didn't go, it was even better. My Ebony, hey, sweetheart. I got on my sleeper right now, okay? I got on my onesie right now. I sure do. I love that onesie. That onesie got even softer after I washed it. That onesie is everything. And I met wonderful people. I met extraordinary women, and we had so much fun. I hope that you guys who went had as much fun as I did, because baby, God blessed me with not getting paid until I got back. Okay? It was a great trip. Ox City, the Ghetto View, and Faith were amazing. Oh my God, amazing. Not he still ain't showed his teeth yet. I wonder why. Let me tell you something. I, child, if of course dental hygiene is your number one priority, please see your dentist every 6 months for cleanings and fillings and other things that you might need. So definitely do that. But to get work done on your teeth that should have been done, if that was the issue, just to please strangers. And I kept asking them, it's going to be February. Are you going to walk around with your teeth hanging out, just smiling and grinning at everybody? Nobody cares about teeth. Nobody cares. And Faith is right. Faith had it. I mean, had a whole setup with him. And then, it just changed. And then after she came back, now he talking about her. I mean, it's something. So can you imagine what would have happened had you met him? And I never ever told Faith, you don't want to meet him. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. I told her, I am out of it. Do what you feel, but just always watch yourself. And Miss LA said, how was the Prince tribute, Faith? I'm going Vegas Easter weekend. It was amazing. I'm going to answer for it. It was amazing. Amazing. It was so much fun. And my girls taught me how to ball on a budget. Oh my gosh. It is wonderful. And it's just it's so sad. So would the trip have been any better had he come? I don't think so, because I stayed away from the strip. I didn't need to have a giant thing like they have at Fat Tuesdays, the body strap giant cup of alcohol. I didn't feel the need for that. They had it in Planet Hollywood. I could have got one from Fat Tuesdays, but I gambled a little teeny bit with $20. That's all I did. And thank goodness. And Tara helped me out with that. She was like, girl, here, go gamble. And I gambled it. And of course. So LaDon says that she feels like Lemon wasn't going in the first place. After a while, when people started popping and saying they weren't going, I started feeling like things were changing. Right? Your limit is $50. Thank God my limit was $20, because the last time I went, I absolutely wasted $800 trying to win a jackpot, and it didn't happen. Now that I cannot waste that kind of money, it is a good thing. But I am looking at apartments out there. I do have been in contact with a couple of apartments out there, because if I am going to move out there and my lease is up in January, then I'm starting early, because I will need to come out and do another fly out just to see. Okay, Pretty Purple Rain, we need to move out there. Me and Pretty Purple Rain is ready to get us a 2 bedroom out there, honey, and just enjoy because it was so much fun. It was wonderful. It's like the strip isn't the only place to go. And it was so wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And LaDon said Patricia sure was. Then he blames it on losing his channel. Nah, nigga, you won't going. He won't going. I don't feel like it either. Yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Absolutely, because staying in the same apartment that mama passed in is turning into a harder feat than I thought it would be. um I can't even take her clothes off the hangers and put them in the boxes. I My daughter said to wait for her to come here and she'll help me out, but it's a lot. I did move one of the dressers out. That was the one thing I did do. And yeah, I'm gonna get. If I do, I'm gonna get my own place out there. I'm finding a 1 bedroom out there in my price range that I can handle. And I'm up to moving anywhere. I was going to Houston at one point, and that's still not out. You never know. Now you hope you can get through pre-trip. The airport I'm flying out of is having major issues. Yeah, agents are quitting and sleeping in their cars because of the shutdown. They can't pay their rent. Yes, TSA, honey, TSA. They said, yeah, TSA here today. They on strike. I was like, what? But I had no problem. No problem. But I will say, having a wheelchair does push you through everything fast and in a hurry. Okay, exactly, exactly. We both lost our mom, and we're seriously thinking about moving. We definitely are. And the good thing is, you still haven't moved your mom and dad things out. Yeah, I'm just not ready. I'm not either. I'm not either. And it's hard. Wow, over 300 agents quit. Baby, I don't know if I could quit a good job. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can do it. But yeah, moving things out. That one dresser I moved out is literally still in the living room. I have yet to take it to the dumpster. It's just hard to do. It is so very hard. I still have her brand new wheelchair in the back of the truck, and I guess I'm gonna take it out and put it in the closet. It's just so much. Thank you, LaDon. Said don't rush the process. Take it one day at a time. And that's one thing I've learned to do is take it one day at a time. And God forbid me talk about my mom because otherwise I'm trying to play victim. But let me tell you something, sir. Let Glinda tell you something that she has learned. She does not operate, or she or me, because I hate talking in third person. Glinda does not operate out of the spirit of fear. I operate out of the spirit of already having won the battle. Already, I am working out of victory. So no matter what you say, no matter how you frame it, no matter you want to say low flip flops, this, that, and the other, you can say that. I don't really care. But I will not hit your link. I have no reason to, nor do I expect you to hit my link either. I just don't. I just don't. I mean, how many apologies have you given that really weren't apologies? I mean, the one person that had your back, now you got to wonder who has your back over there, who really has your back. So now you got to wonder about it. And I hope that wondering helps you out. Oh my God. Thank you. Losing your mother or parent isn't a victim. Okay, you would lose your mind now if your mom passed. I have been operating out of a very dense fog and trying to stay afloat mentally. And thank God for my psychiatrist. Mental health is everything. Okay, mental health is everything. So take care of your mental health. As a matter of fact, I got an appointment with my psychiatrist next week, and I'll be looking forward to talking to her. Absolutely, because now my appointments can be about me and not about, oh, my friend is this and he's doing that and I'm worried. And now they can be just about me. I would suggest maybe you going to get you someone to talk to that's that's objective and can look at it from an outside point of view, not somebody that knows you, but somebody that can listen to what you're saying and go from there. But what you might want to do is cut off the drunken bumpkin accents changing when you go and talk to a real psychiatrist. I would say go straight past psychologists because they cannot write prescriptions. And it sounds to me that you definitely are needing more than just counseling. You need a little bit more. Absolutely. See, and Miss LA said that her nieces just lost their grandmother this week. My brother in law's mom. I'm going to love on them more and more. Life is too short. And thank you for that. I am so glad that you are going to love on them because they need you. They may not realize it, but they need you so very much. And thank you so much, lady, Miss Judy Coles. I appreciate you for that. Because it's hard. It is very hard. Now, the weird thing, and I do want to talk about this real quickly. People kept saying, don't get on either side between VS and Lemon and this, that, and the other. I'm not on either side. What I will say is, from one side, he did too damn much, which caused it, which caused her behavior. Now, was her behavior right? No, it was not. I don't think it's right to call anybody if you don't feel that there's a real, genuine concern. But she says she felt there was a genuine concern. So she called. Now, you can't tell nobody how to fight. I start counseling this month. And they've included my psychiatrist in it. So she's going to be heading it up. And I'm very, very happy about that. I really am very happy about that because it's time. It is definitely time. And yeah, you just got to keep moving. And that's the weird thing. You're moving, but it's like it hasn't even been 3 months yet. And it's like you're walking through a fog. And I'm just starting to see this fog open up. And I know that my renewed faith in the Lord. Okay. And I ain't trying to be the Bible thumper and all of that, but my renewed faith in his living word is what is getting me through, along with my children, along with my psychiatrists, along with the grieving process and the grief counseling. That is what's getting me out of the fog. So I'm seeing a lot more out of the fog, and I'm glad of that. And if it leads me to my Lord and Savior, who I know died on the cross for me and my sins, then baby, this is a good thing. And Mean Mug says, what is it with this generation not wanting to work? I don't get that. I don't get that either, Mean Mug. I've been working since I was 15. Since I had that young child, that out of that teenage childhood, I've been working. My first job was at a recreation center, Deep Creek Recreation Center, and I was with the day camp. So I've been working. Okay, I've been working. I don't understand how you can just not work. I don't understand that. That's odd. I mean, because eventually you're gonna have to make a resume. What you gonna put on that resume? What's gonna put on it? Hey, my sweetheart. Listen, girl, make that money, baby. Make that money. And at least I know you're at work. You ain't naked. It's okay. I know you ain't naked. And you right, Barn Dog. What would you do with all your damn time if you're not working? How are you going to make a resume? That's crazy. And me too. After I get off in the evening, I be ready to yell in the room, Ma, what you want to eat tonight? And it's just silence. And it's like, oh, yeah. So I cooked that whole corned beef and wound up sticking it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna be eating off that thing all damn week. But you said also said if they not working any jobs or career jobs, that means they hate money. No, this one likes money. He likes money, but the whole blood, sweat, and tears when you come up here. I'm not losing any blood, no sweat, nor tears up here. I don't get it. I don't understand that. Okay, Miss LA says she's been working since 12. Worth ethic is in her blood. Many skills she picked up through the years. Summer jobs were the best. Absolutely. I don't understand that. I will never understand that. And I can honestly say I never asked him, hey, why don't you get a job? Never, never. See, our conversations aren't what people may think, the behind the scenes conversations. You think so, Barn Dog? I'm getting really good at counseling because I've been going through this. Okay, Tracy said she's been going since 13. How do you not have a job? That is so odd. It is the oddest thing. It's like, what? Thank you, baby. I'm going to make sure I don't rush it. I'm going to make sure I don't rush it. Okay. And when they have women cuddling him and taking care of him, they good. And you're right. And I am one of those people that was, oh, Lemon probably didn't mean it that way. I'm sure he didn't mean it that way. Thank you, Pretty Purple. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to take my time with it because I want to do it right and do everything. Now, Money Mug says, have you ever asked him that, Lolo? And what was his answer? If so, you mean, why did I ask? And I have asked him plenty of times, why would you say that? Why are you doing, you shouldn't do that. Why? That was some fuck nigga shit. That won't cool. That won't cool at all. And he would say, well, just trust the process. Just trust the, and from y'all may think that our behind the scenes content or conversations were deep. They were not. Most of the time, whenever he did come up, it was like, I'm fly, right? I'm looking fire, right? I'm eating right now, right? And you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure. And you talking about him working? I've never asked him about him working. Never. Never. It's just weird. Okay, even D Ham been going through and taking care since then. Ox City has, baby Patricia has, honey. We all had to work. That was what was instilled in us. You have to work. And from what I used to tell my kids, you got, and when they got grown, especially if they came home, you got to pay to lay. You got to pay to lay, and you have to have a plan because you can't stay here but so long. And I made sure of that when my oldest son wanted to be a rapper. Okay, when you got till you 30, if your name ain't in lights somewhere, it's time to find a new career. What are you doing in the meantime? And we set out a plan for it. And it's definitely, yeah, our people, it's always, if we get counseling or go see a psychiatrist, we crazy. We crazy. Oh, black people crazy. And Austin said, oh, message to Lolo and others who can't see me in their chats. I've decided to get a new phone. Metro PCS told me this phone caused a bug in it. Really? You must have been tapping on all kinds of links. No more tapping on everybody's links. And not the Metro PCS. Exactly, me mug. The kids they can't live with me if they ain't working. I will say that my oldest son is now an He is doing very well. He is a father of three, a grandfather of one, and baby, he is doing very, very well. Now, has he had his bumps in life? He sure has. He sure has. But the one thing that I honor him is that he got up and got it right. Hmm. He got up and got it right. He's married. They've had their bumps, but they are getting it right. Marriage is a work. It is a work, and they are working on it. And I absolutely applaud them. I definitely. Now, Sour Patch said, please like the video. Y'all, please like the video. Okay. Like the video. If you want to bless me with some coffee, you can always send a cash app. Now, I heard that people were having that this could be a scam thing pop up. I think they're doing that because of tax season. I don't know. I ain't sure, but I can promise you that coffee is not a scam at all. Not at all. Um, but to round this out, the I did not and am not and have no reason to hit Lemon's channel, Jordan, whatever his name, Dash, I don't know, whatever. I have no reason to. There's nothing for us to talk about. If anything, I mean, I just don't see us hitting each other's links. You right, me mug. They can come back, but they got to have a plan. They got to have a plan. What? Not his last day on the job. Oh, good. He starts one on Monday. That's right. Don't quit no job unless you got another one lined up. I am interested in seeing what what the resume would look like. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in my channels for a couple of years, and I was a co-host on someone else's channel. So I'm dying to see a resume, dying to see a resume because baby, I can tell you now, prospective hires do not give a damn if you on YouTube unless you embarrassing them. And considering the videos that are up, baby, if they watch that, it's something. Now, little Mama Bug said, I'm a part of Gen Z. I've never had a job. For my 16th birthday, my parents gifted me an investment property. Come through, parents. We renovated and flipped it, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since. Come through, little Mama Bug. Come through. Girl, I need to interview you because I know you could give some very solid advice to people. Now, that was the best present that a parent can give somebody. Shout out to your your parents. My God, shout out. And me Mug says, I don't like how he talks about you now, saying I'm glad we're not friends anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why we not letting up. I mean, it's so weird. It's so weird. Okay, Pretty Purple with benefits. It's so weird. I mean, I don't know how I became sneaky. I don't know how I became this flip floppy person because I no longer support him. It's sick. And baby, VS is coming on. Okay. VS. Let me put VS on the thing, baby. As a matter of fact, I don't know if she got her what you call it. Let me see if she got her redirect on because baby, we need to go check out VS. I don't know what's happening, but we gonna go check out VS. I hope that you got your redirect on. For some reason, yeah, I feel like it's not on, and it's not. So instead, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Where am I at? There I go. I'm gonna put it in the chat. She has a live. Is this about him? I don't know, but I would suggest everybody going over there and watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, baby. Let's go see what VS talking about, because it may not last long, honey. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good day. See you at VS's.
I got blessings falling on me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Don't forget, if you want to donate to a cup of coffee, it's right there. Bye, guys.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no army. That like Tetris, you don't know me. That my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now, it's a new kid on the playground. So many bags on me, you would've thought I would get sprayed ground. Now they know I don't play around. I can hear what you're saying now. I just doubled up my flight miles. Coast to coast, know they ain't in town. I get rich, watch, then I get a sick watch.